Hello everybody, it's good to see you guys again, I guess. Today we're gonna start with, or we're gonna continue our 3D runner game, by, today we're gonna make our score manager and we're gonna learn how to collect our score. So let's just start off by creating a new script. That's the one. And we're gonna call this one, let's see, score manager. I think the alarm of the neighbors is going off, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry for that. Oh, it's off again, so. Okay, today I want to use a new function, but most of you guys probably are familiar with this. We're gonna start the onGUI function. And this function is basically used to make GUI projecting on the screen, so. Let's start off by creating a GUI, and we need the type of GUI of label. So we're gonna create a label. No, we're gonna create a box. I think box is the best solution. So create a box. No, first gotta type in rect. So basically the location of the screen. And this location is going to be 1 at the x-axis, well, doesn't matter, and 1 at the y-axis thing. No. So, and there need to be space here. This is just something I like to do. This is my style of programming, so you don't need to really need to do that. And our length is gonna be 100. I think that's gonna be a little bit much, but I think 100 is fine. I hope so. And this is gonna be 40. I'll take 50, just to be sure. And then we're gonna call it nothing. Be sure there is nothing in there, otherwise it will give an error. So if you do want tags in there or something, you can write something in there, but we don't want that for now. Second I'm gonna create is GUI.label. This time we do want to use a label. We use it rect. And this one is going to be position of the x-axis, or it's gonna be 4 and 5. 5 is fine, and then 6. No, well, let's just take 100 and 25. And this is going to hold score. So time. Let's just first hold time plus time. No, time plus runtime. Time is already in the system, so it will all the times give an error. And let's just create runtime here for a sec. For runtime is an int, and it will be, I don't know how many it's gonna be, but it's probably something like a minute or 2. Okay, next variable, we just copy that. We don't need to type it again. Next variable will be score, so it's gonna be our score projecting. And our score itself, of course. Let's create a variable score. This variable will be a static one. static variable, and this will call score, and also will be an int. Now the reason this is a static one and this is a normal one, actually this is a public or private or public, doesn't really matter. And now it's set in public, I think. Yeah, now it's set in public, but you don't need to spell that because this is Unity and Unity is awesome. But if you do want something else in public, then you need to type it in front of it. So we want static now, and static basically means that our scripts can access this. By this variable will now be static. Difficult to explain actually, but now last thing we need to do is change this position to 30. Let's just take 37.5, and now let's just minimize that, see if we don't get any errors. We didn't. And let's just add the score manager to the game manager, and that's not good actually. We need it a little bit more up. I don't really see this one is 50, so why doesn't it do it? What the heck? I don't really understand this, but then let's go with 30. Oh yeah, of course I did something stupid. Yeah, I got that lately. This is better. This is much better. So now let's make 120 of this. This is just for the beauty of it, but only everything will be good. Now let's start when it spawns the score. Let's make it that we can collect the score. So now we have, let's drag our score in there, and you can see these green lines. These are actually the colliders. Now we don't want the we don't want it to collide, or we don't want it to stop the player. We want it to be able to collect it. So we need to check the is triggered box. So check that, and let's create a new script. We're gonna create a new script again. Now in the beginning it's a lot of scripting, but in the end we're gonna do a lot of modeling. So modeling is pretty fun actually. I prefer scripting, but most people prefer modeling. There's gonna be score. We're just gonna call this score and open this up. If you can, I know I have a lot of score and stuff, but let's just we're gonna start with a new function, with a new type of function. This one is gonna be on trigger enter, to be specific. On trigger is gonna be with a capital, and enter. On trigger enter, we want to let it do two things. We want to let it destroy itself, and we want to be able to get XP for that, or score. So first we're gonna give it a score before destroy it. We of course want our score. So score manager dot score, I think it was score, and this is gonna give an error. So score my score, just let's make it my score, and this one too, because this one is score and this is static, and this script is called score. So this will give probably an error. I don't know sure, but I think it will, or it will be very confusing. So my score, and this one will be plus equals how many you want it, and basically how many do you want it to get. So let's just make a variable of this for score value. If this is spelled wrong, I'm sorry. Once again, I'm not English, I'm actually Dutch. So and this is gonna be int, and defaultly I want it to be like 50. 50 is good. And we can make like a boss coin, like a really big one, a bonus coin. This one will be like 500 or something. And we can make some nice gameplay with that. And now we want to destroy itself. So destroy, destroy, and then game object. Game object basically with a little c, so not with a capital C, a G. And this should work. So let's test this. We have a my score is not a member of the score. Oh, we forgot to save it, and we shouldn't get any error actually, because it's a really easy script. Let's attach score. Score is equal to 50. Make sure it's trigger set, and then we need to update our score prefab, and we can leave this one. Where's the score? And you can see we got 50 points and there is no cube anymore. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions, just comment me, and stay tuned for the next step.